Welcome, it's Bell to Bell. I'm back. I tell you what, today was a Friday. It started off bad. I have a chameleon. His name is Bob. Some of you know Bob. Bob eats crickets. I bought Bob crickets. Bob has crickets at home on the counter where I left them and had to go get them during my second hour today. So my day started off, my Friday for freaking crickets was awful. So it was a terrible, terrible Friday, but I don't know, I just kind of was in a funk this morning. And you know, when you're in a funk, nothing's good. So I decided instead of making today, because I kept making notes, and today was kind of a complaining fest, so everything I was doing, I was complaining about, and everything else was wrong, and I'm logging in, is what I'm doing. Sorry. Anyways, and so I just I don't know, everything was just kind of So I'm going to start with happy stuff today before I go to the so that you guys can hear some of it. So first thing I forgot to tell you guys was my neighbor, Miss Cooper, she fucking rocks. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but that girl gets awards all of the time. And the other day I went out in the hallway and all the bigwigs from admin were here. And I always worry about that because you never know what I'm doing in here, Just saying. And I went out and apparently Ms. Cooper has won another award. I wrote it down so I didn't get it wrong. The Mid-Dell Schools Foundation awarded her the Carolyn Specht Service Award. So I thought that was pretty cool. She is pretty awesome. The other thing is, I hear stuff about other schools all the time. I'm always listening. I read everybody's Twitter feeds. I get all sorts of text messages and emails and all that good stuff. I just have to say, I work in the best school in the entire district. I know there would be people that would argue with me, but DC freaking rocks. My bosses rock. The people I work with are amazing. My A-haulers, we call us the A-haulers, and yes, you can take that any way you like, are awesome. We just all it just really feels like a family, and I just want to tell you how much I absolutely adore the people I work for and with, and my kiddos. I love, 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 love my kiddos. On that note, the other day, day before, I don't remember. The other day in AP Biology, we were going over stuff, and my kids they have a test next week, and they resorted to historical laughter. So historical laughter and tears, my work with those children is done. I rock. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear the birds in the back? I got more stories about the birds. Wait till I tell you about the birds. Okay, we're moving on. Oh, nope, I'll tell you about the birds now. So I told you about my fornicating bird. Here, I have to show you this. One of my students, shout out to Jaden, made me a bird to remind me of my bluebird of happiness who's at it again. Oh my God. I can't. I would show you, but that'd be like bird porn. Oh, I can't watch. Anyways, stop, bird. Coitus interruptus. Okay, anyways, so I had somebody in here and we were talking about Shargoff, and the bird was, and so we've decided to change the bluebird's name to Shargoff. Thank you. To the person who was in here watching, you know who you were? Thank you. All right. So that is my happy stuff, I think. Let me look here. Yeah, I might come back to some happy stuff, but let me go on to this one thing. If you, teacher people, this is for my teacher friends, have some lesson plans. If you don't have lesson plans, keep a copy of word searches or puzzles or something if you know you're going to be gone all the time. Because when we have to cover and go in there, one, it's a pain if we don't have something for them to do. But two, this is the thing. People don't want to make your copies. They don't want to have to go down and make 30 of the worksheet that you emailed them because you didn't plan ahead. Plan one day ahead. I'm the world's worst. Kids will say, I'm going to be gone on Friday. I'll be like, okay, what the heck do you want me to do about it? I don't ever say that to them because that would be rude, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. You'll just have to make it up. I don't know what we're doing Friday. I mean, I have a calendar. I do the calendar. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. So that's one of my complaints. Okay. So I was watching one of the news stations. I will not say which one last night. And they were doing a caller thing where people can call in. And one person called in and was talking about teachers, which of course makes me angry. That we don't need a raise, again, makes me angry. But that's okay, you don't get it, it's fine. I totally understand that not everybody gets what we do. I mean, everybody went to school, so clearly everybody can be a fucking teacher. But you can't. And let me tell you why. We work 176 days. No, we don't. We work way more than that. And if you add it up in hours, what we actually put in, we don't make near enough. Okay, but I'm not going to get all up in an excited roar over it because, yes, there are perks. And I get to deal with these great kids all day long. But this person went on to say we get early retirement. Listen, I am on the 90-year plan. I got to work enough experience and add my age to it to equal 90 years. I'm going to be walking in with my walker, coming in here going, "Hello, students. It's time for biology." Nobody wants to work that long, early retirement. So my rant is, if you don't know what you're talking about, shut that up. Thank you. I'll mark that one off now. I feel better. All right. Oh, I learned something cool today. There is a calendar link, y'all may not know this, that I could click on. It tells me everything that's going on in the school. Isn't that amazing? It is amazing. You know what else is amazing? When people read their emails. Because if somebody emails you and says, "Is that thing happening on Monday?" And you look at the email and it says, "Monday's schedule of events," my answer is, "No, Sherlock, read the email." My bell's broke. Okay, so there we go. You know what I hate? It's kind of turned into a rant today, hasn't it? That's all right. I'll rant just a few minutes longer. I hate when you give instructions, and you give these same instructions, and you give them again, and 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 again. Shut up. Get off your phone and pay attention. Which brings me to my next thing. I don't care if my kids are on their phones. I know, I'm weird. It's an extension of your arm. Be on your phone. That's what you do. Besides, sometimes you guys will come across a funny video, kind of like this one, not so funny today, and you'll show it to me, and it cracks me up, and I like it. Okay, but there's this thing called phone etiquette. If someone is supposed to be talking to you, and you have your phone up in front of you, that's rude. If you have your earphones in, it's rude. If you are talking on the phone at the grocery checkout where we can all hear half the conversation, that is rude. I want to hear the whole fucking conversation. You know what I'm saying? So put it on speakerphone and let us hear the other person. Come on, don't be rude. So I don't know where we should learn phone etiquette. Maybe you remember last week, my last rant, where I said that who's going to pay for all these extra programs? Maybe this is one we need to teach. Phone etiquette. What is good phone etiquette? It should be a lesson in something. Do we teach etiquette anymore? I don't have anybody to ask, but I don't think we teach etiquette anymore. Okay, so I was having this day, right? And I was complaining. Well, see, look, here's the thing. I left the crickets, I had to go home. I spilled stuff on my shirt, which is why this weird button-up, half-done Valentine's vest is like, anyways, it's been a Friday. And I don't usually have those. Usually I have those on Mondays. So anyways, somebody said, "Miss Bell, you should go get a massage." Okay, I know I'm weird. I can't help it. I can't get a massage. The idea of some weird person putting their hands on me and just, I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, so I need to end on a positive note. Do I have a positive thing in here? I should look in my book. Positive note. Let's see, what's a positive note? I know what a positive note is. No matter how bad today was, it's Friday. I have a weekend off. I get to spend it with my best friend. I get to go wander around and shop and spend some money, which I don't have, but I'm gonna spend it anyhow. And I get to yak at all you guys, and everybody I know has been so sweet and so wonderful. So shout out to my homies. Okay, I will never say that again. My kids are all cringing. Love you guys. Bye.